We also have pods housing less than 5 million direct reptilian soldiers inside. And so they're all dormant. They're just trying to come over here to gather all the star seeds of this planet.
What do you think they mean by gathering up the star seeds?
First of all, thank you for the information. Let's try to see what we could channel on my end regarding this situation with Three Eye Atlas and the reptilians. This is regarding starseeds, so it obviously affects me directly and also other starseeds. My soul is from the Andromedan galaxy, and I was sent here to uplift and raise the consciousness of humanity. Let's see what we could channel together regarding this. The information presented by Sebastien Martin is correct. The remote viewers were given insight regarding what's coming. CERN did open up a portal. Some of the people that work at CERN do not have the best intentions for humanity. But you are very much aware of this information. There's a huge reptilian influence still instilled in your governments and all of the structures of humanity. And they're still trying to keep a hold on to the consciousness of humanity, and they don't want to fully let go of it. This information is coming from the Lyran community. The Lyrans have had a strong opposition with the reptilians for a very long time, since they have destroyed their civilization very long time ago, and we're always fighting against the reptilians and their influence on humanity. Just know that this will not prevail. We're already working on intercepting their objective and stopping them from keeping an influence on humanity. These reptilians that are on the ship, they are dormant, they're not activated. They look and they present themselves such as something along the lines of a clone. They're cloned, or some kind of hybrids that they played around with in terms of their DNA. Their influence is not as strong as it was before. Yes, they're trying to still keep a hold on humanity and keep the enslavement of consciousness. However, that will not be possible. They have already lost. Starseeds are always protected. We keep a very close eye on you and your mission on Earth. Nothing will happen to the starseeds. Starseeds are already connected to the mission on a soul level, and they're already receiving information regarding what they need to do. A lot of times, starseeds are actually actively involved in their mission during sleep time or rest time. So you might not know, but your soul is actually working overtime during sleep time. We have a strategic plan in place. A strategic military plan in place, as you may call it, regarding the reptilians. And yes, they're very aware of that. They want to control fear and dominance on Earth and instill that in every single being. That's why you see all of the events happening right now that are trying to increase the level of fear, increase the level of aggressiveness and conflict that's happening on your earth. That has a reptilian influence. All of the events that are happening currently have a reptilian influence. It's mind control. They might be winning with some people, but the majority are not feeding into it. They're trying to keep a very tight grip on what's happening. They're trying to create chaos. To create chaos and destruction between humans. They're trying to put humans against each other, but they're not. It's not being successful. Use your discernment at all times. You know love and peace and unity is the answer and always will be. And that is what's bringing us closer to our mission. There will be ships trying to get closer to Earth, but they will not succeed. The Galactic Federation is heavily involved in this mission and the protection of Earth. There's a lot of species that have agreed to join the mission of protecting Earth at this very time. You might not be aware of it, but there is a spiritual war happening behind the scenes. Some of you might feel it. And some of this is also being transmitted through emotions and frequency on Earth. There's so much duality happening. It's a back and forth pull kind of emotion. That's why some of you might feel all over the place and chaotic inside. You feel confused. Your emotions are all over the place. They're supercharged. They're very, very intense at this current moment. You don't know how to get hold of yourself. You don't know how to control yourself and your emotions. You do not have any peace within. And you have to ground yourself. Once again, your practices right now are more important than ever. Your meditation practices, your spiritual practices, your peace, your love, your compassion is more important than ever during this transition. The Earth is splitting, as you may already know. Old Earth and New Earth is already in action. New Earth is winning. It has already transitioned in a way. But you have to keep humanity together. We cannot influence that. This is your responsibility. This is your mission. You all have to come together and you all have to agree on a soul level that love, compassion, and kindness will always win, and that is the solution for your problems, for your conflict. That is the solution that will bring all of us together and allow other species and other beings to also come to Earth in divine timing. We could only send you love and light, but we cannot decide for you what to do and how to approach these situations, how to approach the conflict that's happening in your society at this very moment. There's a lot of division happening at this very moment between your society. Again, it's a push and pull kind of feeling. People are being divided more and more, and there is reptilian influence in this, so you have to be aware that the emotions that you're feeling, the negative emotions that you're feeling, are amplified by their control because they fear to lose their grip on you. But only you can win this war by taking back your sovereignty and claiming what's yours. This is your peace. This is your planet. This is your love towards one another. We're all in this together and we're all playing our part. And always choose love and unity at all times. Much love and light to everyone.